Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Reddit Battle Royale League, a new competition hosted and created by RadoX, who started the competition about 2.5 months ago at this point with a qualifying section where over the course of 9 weeks, players could sign up on Reddit and then take part in a qualification matchup in Battle Royale. Games are in a multitude of different formats, which we'll talk about later. And over the course of those 9 weeks, 9 players have qualified by finishing first in their respective qualifier. And now the regular season starts. The regular season will consist of 6 weeks. Every week will consist of 2 different modes that will be played 4 times each. And at the end, I guess we'll have a winner. RadoX, your turn to explain more.
Yeah, so my general thought is there should be a good Battle Royale competition. And it turned out that it is quite difficult to make it because some of the struggles in the qualifier have been that maybe some people cannot play at certain time slots. So what happened was that it ended up being less players interested in it than I thought. But I think overall it was still a success that now we have 9 out of 28 players that tried to qualify in this tournament, and some of them are really, really good at Battle Royale. So I'm eager to see who can win it. And so the players are Dennis, Trickter, 33, Jake Lyons, Milan Alpha, Geoguessr Michael, Sebi, who also goes under the name of Goaf, and Pastetli, which is his most common name, as I think we also call him that in Reddit League, the normal Reddit League. There's Satsu, which I'm not sure. Maybe if I'm pronouncing it wrong, please correct me. Then there's Brother Tom, and the last qualifier won Ankomako. So those 9 are going to compete, and we're going to have a quick look at the schedule now. So in the first week, in today's video, we're going to play country moving single guess and distance no moving multigas. So basically a normal country game, but they can only guess one time. So you have 3 lives usually, but now you have 1. So you have to take your time and really make the correct choice. But you can also not wait too long, because then another person or all other person might be fast enough and you drop out. So tough to make the decision there. Then we have distance no moving multigas, basically a normal game, just that they are not allowed to move from the starting point. But yeah. That's for this video. Then next week we have country no moving panning zooming single guess, which is gonna get more crazy. Distance moving single guess. Then in 2 weeks we have country moving multi-guess and distance NMPC, which is the abbreviation for no moving panning zooming. And in 3 weeks we have country no moving single guess and distance NMPC single guess. Then the second last week we have country no moving panning zooming single guess, multi-guess, not single guess, and distance no moving single guess. And the last, which might be the deciding games, are gonna be played on country no moving multi-guess and distance moving multi-guess. So yeah, the last week is gonna be more normal, like the first week, and in between there's a lot of no moving panning zooming, which might be really crazy. Anything that stands out here, Calamity?
Yeah, I think the most fun and the most craziest ones are definitely going to be the single guesses for country and distance NMPZ. Especially the country NMPZ could be over very quickly, especially if we get locations in the middle of nowhere in Eastern Europe or things like that. You could see like the whole 4 games being over in like 10 minutes. Whereas with most other modes, you could generally expect a video to go on for about, or an event to go on for about 1.5 hours on average. A lot of the other modes will, take about those 45 minutes per mode. I think we've pretty much got every combination of modes that you can possibly think of in there. So there's hopefully something for everyone, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah, and will also be interesting to see if people. I would say it's recommended to practice these modes because they can play a little bit different to what people are used to. So definitely worth putting in a little bit of time into every mode to get accustomed to it, because then you face the top players, and if you might have a little bit of a weird strategy, it might put you down in the ranks, even though the player might be very good. So definitely some interesting things that could happen. I've collected some stats here in this tab. We can see, for example, that Jake Lyons has the best average overall, pretty consistent between country and distance. So he has an average of 1.82 in both modes. So from that perspective, he's the favorite. But his qualifiers have not been that convincing. So those numbers should not be just taken into account too much. Because first of all, this is going to be very different from normal public games where you have half the players that are not so great. So there's some strategic elements that might not work in against top players that might work on public games. Looking at the averages, it's currently sorted for that. So we have Jake Lyons at 182, Trickter at 225, Milan at 273, Dennis Pastetli and brother Tom at 3 point something, and then we have Satsu, Geoguessr Michael, and Ankomako at 4 something. So that's a little bit of a spread, but it could, maybe some practice could change things. What do you think, Calamity? Is there a favorite, or is it multiple player who could make it?
Yeah, I think it's definitely their average position is definitely a good indication of where they're probably going to finish up. It's probably not going to be as clear cut as just going, okay, this person has the best average, he's going to be first, and then comes that person in second. But I think generally Jake Lyons, Trichter, Milan, maybe Dennis as well still, those are going to be the ones who are going to be fighting for the win most often than not. And down there towards the bottom, when we get to high 4 point somethings with Satsu, Geoguessr Michael, and Ankomako, they'll try their best to be up there as well, but they might have a bit of a more difficult time. What you can never really say with these averages, of course, is how seriously they took their country or distance games whenever they played. Some people might take their games super seriously and always try to finish first. Some people might mess around a bit and just practice some non-moving or even NMPZ, and that obviously drags down their average ranking. And some people might just, play a bit at work on the side, and maybe they're in the middle of a game and then their boss walks in and they have to close the tab, and then that tanks their position on average. So it's not a surefire way to tell who's going to be the best for sure, but it's a good indication, I think.
Yeah, definitely. It shouldn't be just taking these numbers for very seriously. But let's have a quick look at the other statistics. We have quite a huge gap between BR games played. Milan played by far the most of all of them with 2,864 games. It should be said that these stats are 1 or 2 weeks old. I wanted to have the stats before people start possibly start practicing some weird modes like NMPZ, so that they're more accurate, most likely. So they're in between those 1-2 weeks, people could have many games played. And yeah, so he has by far the most games. Looking at normal games, Dennis has the most normal GeoGuessr games, which might not be that helpful for BR because BR is very different, but it shows that he has probably a general good knowledge of GeoGuessr overall, so that of course also helps. And looking at when people started, I did this with the newbie batch. We can see some wide variations. The oldest player is Pastetli, who started in November in 17, and the newest player is, but already very successful player, is Trichter, who started, if this is really his only account, he started in February, so after Battle Royale has been released. So he has mainly, not mainly focused, but 2/3 of his game are BR games and only 500 are normal games. So he has the least amount of normal games, but he's pretty good at BR, we can say. So yeah, there's a lot of variety of where people come from, and so yeah, I think it's gonna be really interesting to see. And yeah, this is our preview, and we're gonna start the video now where we show you the actual games from our view. We don't have the player's view. That would be complicated, and I assume not everyone can record the games, so Calamity and I will commentate it. So yeah, here we go, have fun. Alright, we're gonna start the Reddit Battle Royale League in a few seconds. 9 players qualified for it out of 28 that tried. And so we're gonna see this. Today we're gonna play 2 game modes out of 12 different ones. So there will be 5 more events like this. And yeah, we're gonna start with country. Moving, but it's only single guess. So yeah, we have Milan, Trichter, Dennis, Jake Lyons, Satsu, Pastetli, Michael, Brother Tom, and Ankomaku, who are going to compete in this event. Calamity will co-commentate with me. Unfortunately, we had a small audio issue in the start of the video, so I had to re-speak this little first section, but we should be back to the normal audio where Calamity joins in a little bit.
I was even going to ask you first if I should just record my audio as well, just in case anything goes wrong. But I thought, you've recorded for so long, you'll figure it out.
What? How?
Just continue as usual. I've started recording. I've got the audio for the first game at least.
Okay, good. I tried to spectate. Oh, okay. Nice location. Is this Alpine or not?
I think so.
Maybe Czechia or something as well.
Could be.
Can look at the houses while I try to figure out my issues.
Yeah, my first thought was Switzerland, but I don't know. I can never tell
on
no camera.
Something felt off for me. Microphone. Okay, my mic is now on.
Good.
Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah, Anko is already out because he guessed he or she. I mean, I don't know for any of them, but I'm gonna call all of them he for now. Guessed Australia or New Zealand. That's New Zealand, right? Interesting choice. But
yeah, that's
okay. It was Switzerland.
It was Switzerland, really. It felt really off to me. That's interesting. The 32, that should be New Zealand this time, right?
It's Australia. There's also the sign to the airport there. It says Melb, which I assume stands for Melbourne.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, the New
Oh
Zealand,
yeah, Australia does use
yeah,
that
the
in
New
blue.
Zealand roads are red. Yep.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it looks similar in the shape, but not in
Yeah,
the.
exactly.
Yeah. So Trickster got out this time.
Mm.
Maybe because it went so fast. Because yeah, we have the 9 qualifiers out of 28 that tried to participate.
Dennis guessed Croatia. Rudo Tom guessed Serbia. Both of them out. And it was
Yes.
Slovenia. What is this?
Updating the standings whenever I have time.
There's Colombia with the yellow license plates, I assume.
Yeah, probably. Looks quite steep.
Yep.
Very populated.
And Satsio dropped out.
So that means he'll get 5 points.
Unfortunately, we can't tell what country he guessed, but apparently the wrong one.
Oh, this stick thing, isn't that a Brazil thing or not? Or is it? Could it be Curacao? No, probably not.
No, I don't think it's Curacao.
Oh,
I would've-
Pastetli is out. He gets Brazil.
I had a feeling of Southeast Asia, but I don't know if that would be right.
This is an interesting location.
It was a
Palms.
bit Mexico, maybe?
Sri Lanka, possible?
Oof.
Maybe?
It's all kinds of weird here. We'll see in a bit. It could be Sri Lanka, I guess, but... Yeah, it was. Interesting location.
Dennis. No, not Dennis. Who dropped out?
Pastetli dropped out.
Only him. Okay, 6 points for him. And this looks like, oh, no, not what I thought.
Czechia, Slovakia? No, Hungary.
That's
Hungary.
pretty clear.
Yep.
Should be clear for... Oh, no.
Ooh,
Michael, big mistake.
Yeah.
Did not check the language, or maybe he's seen something else, or just felt very confident. Why are they guessing so fast? Oh yeah, because they have to, right?
Yep.
Because of the thing that... Yeah, right. That's the whole thing.
You got it wrong. Yeah, I was going to say it's Slovakia or Czechia from first feeling. And, yep. Milan was confident in guessing first. And
yeah, interesting.
And Jake was like, well, you go on, guess. Well,
yeah,
that left only one country to guess.
Waiting helped.
Yep.
Patience is a virtue.
Sometimes.
All right, that's the first game. My formula is a little bit bugged, it seems. Why? I will check that later. Or maybe we have some time. Oh no, he's already here. Oh yeah, there is a score sheet. Yes.
You figured it out?
Yeah, I'm in chat now. Yeah, but yeah, we have to go next because otherwise it takes too long.
Yeah, of course. It would just be interesting to see once we get to, like, I don't know, game 6, game 7, to kind of have an overview on how the standings are.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a bit early now.
Yeah, I mean, we know how the standings are right now.
Yeah, maybe we've already forgotten.
It's Jake, Milan, I think then Michael,
so I'm gonna
and then
start.
others. Yep. Match 2.
I mean, they have a lot of time anyway because I'm dropping out first. So technically, yeah, we can start pretty quick. Yeah,
that's the US.
Yeah, most likely.
Yep.
Looks like, I don't know, Iowa or something, or maybe Northeast as well. Yeah, probably Northeast.
If you tell me Iowa, I have absolutely no image in my head of what Iowa looks like.
Yeah, maybe the architecture or something in the Midwest sometimes is a little bit different. Also, some of the trees. I don't know.
I would have probably gone more northeast. But
yeah,
we'll never find out.
Houses, yeah, we will never find out. Oh, yeah, I need to use commas in the sheet. Yep. Should be US. Yes. So I'm knocked out. I can spectate. It was the US.
This has got to be, like, first glance says it has to be Spain. I don't know if it is for sure, but this just looks
Kyoto.
this just
It's
looks so
Kyoto.
typically Spain.
Yeah, it does. Must be Madrid or Barcelona, probably.
Yeah.
One of the two, but it's not distance, so it won't matter.
Yeah.
I've played too much distance, so.
Yeah, I think Sevilla looks a bit like this too, but yeah.
Oh, Anko Marco dropped
Oh,
it out
I didn't
again.
even pay attention to what he guessed.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. It goes so quick.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
But we're back in English-speaking country. Probably the US
Yeah,
again.
this is like Florida.
Yeah.
The way it looked, like
Milan.
Northern Florida or something.
Milan dropped out.
Milan dropped out. Just went too fast for him.
What is that?
Oh, what was that?
Went right
Oh,
past
maybe
the sign.
what was that sign though? Now this is gone. Here we have something.
Okay, that's France.
Oh la la. Oh la la. Oh, not France.
Well, Belgium then.
Ooh,
Whatever.
Crazy. Crazy.
Oh yeah,
Is it?
Yeah, of course. I saw a bit of the town entrance sign first, and I completely blanked on it not being a French town entrance sign because it didn't have a D road on top of it. It kind of had to be Belgium.
I didn't consider Belgium, but some of them knew really fast.
Well, if it's not France and you're speaking French and it's in Europe, you're not really left with a lot of options there.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess the first player who guessed fast. Yeah, so guessing fast can be really necessary because you're playing against good players. But then it can also kind of screw you up.
Round here, Pashtetli guessed UK and Brodatom guessed, I think, New Zealand. I wanted to say, like, first
White line? What?
My first impression was something like Lesotho or something, but from the houses, it has to be Ireland.
Oh yeah, we have sheep.
There's sheep. Yep. Well, the other two countries that have sheep in the world are already out, so can only be Ireland.
Yep, should be. So now the ranking gets pretty complicated.
It's an interesting island, I guess, though. I think that must have been like far north or something.
So who dropped out? Satsu,
Brodatom, and Pashtetli.
Brodatom, Pashtetli.
And maybe Dennis. I don't remember if he'd already dropped out, but he's out now for sure.
Dennis. No, he dropped out before.
Okay. Well, we had a quick Guatemala there. Obviously, bars on the car probably made that easy for everyone.
Clínicas. Spanish language, that's for sure. But what is it? Just Spain normal? It looks like it.
It wasn't actually...
Looks too well developed for.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wasn't sure that was Spanish.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Portugal.
I'm clearly distracted by the rankings or something. What is this? Gen 2 Germany or something?
German for sure. Probably Germany, yeah. Just because of how washed out it is. Don't think you'd see something like that.
Zufahrt.
Yeah. Germany. Oh, that's a nice location.
Oh. Huh. This is tough.
Yeah.
This is because mountains can look very sameish in some countries.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
This kind of thing, does it tell anything?
It sort of looks European to me, was what I was going to say, but I probably wouldn't have known where exactly.
Michael is out again in third place.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
I think
Gesso something.
Portugal again, I think.
Huh?
I would have said Portugal, Spain. Well,
this time it's Spain, and they know it.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell apart Spanish and Portuguese by just a few words. Like, if you've got enough text, it's easy, but sometimes if you've got the wrong words there.
So Jake Lyons is now in the final, but he dropped out in the as first last round. So, but he cannot get the victory. Trickster gets it.
Wait, did you just say Jake dropped out first in the last game? Because I'm 100% confident that Jake won the last game.
I mistook the points for like rankings, but higher points is yeah. Oh boy.
Well,
yeah, definitely need some getting used to commenting this. Not easy because everything is going so fast.
Just make sure it's consistent. Don't swap between noting down positions and points after each round.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't think about that. I think we can look at the rankings after the 4 games. I mean, it goes so quick, so.
Looks Norwegian, maybe? Swedish?
Yeah, kind of Nordic.
Swedish, I'd probably say.
This yellow.
No, Finnish it is.
Yeah. Well, that's some weird Finland, though. Looks kind of special.
Isn't all of Finland weird?
No, don't say that. Our Finnish viewers.
They know. I'm just joking, of course. Interesting though that quite a few people still haven't put a guess down yet. I mean, it's understandable just from the landscape that you wouldn't really know necessarily which Scandinavian country it is. All of them waiting for someone to put a wrong guess down.
It looked more Swedish in the beginning, but then there was this
Anko with Estonia.
No, Anko again.
Unfortunate day for him.
I think he's better in distance, if I remember correctly. So we need to stay tuned, I guess. And I will drop out as well. I mean, I could guess, but yeah, there's just so much happening.
Yeah.
The right answer was Finland. And what do we have here?
Interesting.
Netherlands or Denmark? Probably Denmark with this yellow house here.
Yeah, my first thought was Denmark.
Oh, we have street names or something here. Papomik.
It's not Netherlands, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's Denmark. It should be.
I can't really read that. Yeah, it was Denmark.
But it got Satsu this time. So only 2 points for him. Sparikassen T. 2. Probably 2, yeah. Vi här når du har tid.
It's Norway then, right? Denmark
again.
Never mind.
Wow, Jake not showing his European expertise this time. Ora dia, Spanish, maybe? Or is it Portugal again? I'm careful now saying anything.
Yeah.
It's what? How did you know so fast? Wow. So Jake dropped and Brother Tom.
Yeah. I think Jake was already last round, right? Not this one.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, Milan's
Milan's
already locked, so it's Dennis and Michael.
Like Ukraine.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe Slovakia, but okay.
Trickster, the only one not to lock anything in.
That's why I'm not playing, I guess. Yeah. Cyrillic. Which one? Bulgaria?
Look down at the car.
Car? What is this car?
Red, Ukraine.
Oh, yeah, the red. Yeah, it looks like that, the red. I forgot. So Milan was the slowest, so he drops out.
He wasn't slow, he was locked in as...
Wow, what is this? What is this? Crazy skyline.
I wanted to say Bolivia, but I don't think there's a city in Bolivia that's big enough that's this flat. Because La Paz is flat.
La Paz looks way different.
Yeah, I think the other cities are all smaller.
Weird housing style.
Maybe...
Almost reminds me of Africa, but where's the sun? sun is
maybe Ecuador.
rather north. Yeah, that could maybe be. Yeah, that could maybe be. So Pastetli guess Bolivia.
Dennis is correct. That's interesting. Though, like, if everything is so like all the houses are so small.
That's an amazing round.
Yeah, it was
The right
Ecuador.
answer was Ecuador.
Mm.
Yeah, they do have a lot of those gray, just brick buildings. They do have that. Los
That's
Zorros.
Spain.
Ciudad del Paso.
Very sure. Or no,
Maybe
this
Mexico.
Yeah, I was gonna say this doesn't
Wait.
look like Spain. This is South
Yeah.
America.
Oh,
Argentina.
yeah, Argentina.
Okay. I didn't know
Yeah.
Argentina had those signs. That's interesting.
Ciudad del Paso. Yeah, I think they do. Yeah. And it's just classic Icona.
Yeah, I would no idea
Probably.
where. But yeah, there was a US flag to the left there.
All right, Dennis versus Michael. That was the battle we had when we did the test, right?
Mm.
That was funny because it took forever.
Yeah. That's interesting. Gotta be Australia, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Australia. I thought South Africa first, but when nothing is gated, it usually is Australia. Yeah, that's true. This looks like it could even be Switzerland. Yes, I think it is. Yeah.
Typical Swiss speed signs.
So only Swiss has that General 50, I think. Which is such a stupid sign.
I think Generell is a very Swiss word. I don't think Germans or Austrians would really
that's
use that a lot.
not German, right?
Yeah.
Generell. I mean, it is a word, but it's
Yeah.
probably used in a different way. Yes. Oh, we have
Lithuania.
Kilometer markers from the USSR. It was Lithuania.
Yeah, you could see a road name there.
I couldn't even see who won, but
Dennis.
apparently Dennis
Yep.
got it before Michael could.
Yep. So that's the opposite way around from the test run we had.
Yep. Michael wishes that all rounds would be tests.
Yeah. Be so easy if you could just take the test runs and count them as the real results.
All right, starting up the next one. First round, they have a lot of time to get it right because I'm dropping out as usual. And I always hope that it's kind of a boring round because otherwise it can affect the game a little bit, which is a little bit annoying that you cannot spectate without being involved in the game.
Yeah, this is Russia.
This is probably. Could it be Ukraine? No, why not?
Gut feeling. I don't think there's anything in the Ukraine that looks like this.
It looks a bit dry for Russia, so then it's usually Russia.
Yeah.
Because there are some somewhat dry areas.
Yeah. Somewhere like south, west. I think that's the city name right there to the left, but probably a small town.
Oh, we have a statue here. Ooh, let's look at it. Hello.
Seems to be a boring round considering no... Oh, there we go. Rototom dropped out. I was just about to say seems to be a boring round because no one guesses wrong, but of course.
I can guess wrong as well.
Yep.
We can move on.
Yep. Russia.
I wonder what I mean, you usually only guess Ukraine when you really feel something is different from Russia, right? Because Russia is much more prevalent, so I wonder what he found.
A couple people already locked in. All of them correct.
Oh, we have this again.
Yeah.
But I assume all Baltic or Russia also uses them. Okay. Anko Mako, not less this time. So that's an improvement.
A step in the right direction.
Yeah. And he will probably even further improve when it's distance. But yeah, it's tough when everybody is so good. So
What's that?
That sounds like a Slavic language, but I don't know.
Could be Serbia, could be Croatia.
Yeah, probably Serbia. Yeah, OTP Bank, Chicago apparently. Maybe it's Belgrade.
I don't really know how Belgrade looks like.
Yeah, kind of like this. Although, I mean, it's not. This is not city center Belgrade.
Of course.
Probably. What is the bus? Does it say something?
I think it says Belgrade on it. Yeah.
Does it? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think it did.
So many dropped out. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why you say so many? Two people. It's one more than usual.
Yeah. So that gives them 3.5 points each. And the next one gets 5 points. And we have a rather dry location with typical Portuguese looking building, unless it's Spain, but it's
Portugal.
not. Satsu was not fast enough for this one. I'm pretty sure he knew, but probably just not fast enough.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I mean Asia, right?
Yeah, Southeast Asia for sure.
But which one?
Could be
building type.
Oh, there's a Thai flag there, right there. Yeah, on the building.
Okay. Michael dropped out, and this looks like good old Baltic guesser.
But possible, yeah.
Dirt road.
I'd say
unless it's rare Russian.
I'd say Lithuania as a guess.
Milan guessed Latvia, but it's not.
He's out. So that means the good thing here is for Dennis that he now knows he has the full time remaining, that he can just take his time. Yeah, it is Lithuania. Marijampolė is a Lithuanian city.
Yeah. Okay. He just needs to figure it out, and he has a lot of time.
Yep. There we go. Jake versus Dennis.
Milan is out.
It's difficult.
I guess it's...
I was just going to say, difficult for me to tell which country this is just from the trees.
Yeah, nice trees. Looks kind of like Russian, maybe.
Yeah,
Russia. It was. Who won? It went too fast.
Dennis.
Whenever it goes too fast, Dennis wins somehow. Yeah. Jake in second. And yeah, let me sort the rankings pretty quick. And then we have the results for you.
It does actually tell you before you click on like the summary who won.
Oh, it does. Why does it not? Okay, interesting result. We actually, let me pull it up. Wait, that's not what I wanted. All right, we have a tie at the top.
Ooh.
Jake and
Michael.
Yeah. I've never thought about it, but I guess we can make it work with draw. Yeah, it's no problem.
Kind of what it felt like watching it as well, that Jake and Michael were most of the time at the top. Kind of a bit of recency bias where I thought Dennis was up there too, but I guess he didn't do too well in the first two games.
Okay, so yeah. Time to start up. Now we need to do a new link because new UI doesn't allow any more changing it. So gonna do that, and then
did the previous one allow you to do that, to just change the
you could change from you could. Now you can't.
Progress always goes in the wrong direction.
So yeah, we're gonna see, and I'm gonna take this over. And this time it's gonna be no moving multigas, so they can guess more times again, but
they can't move.
Distance, no moving multigas.
I think this will just end up in people just randomly plonking it all over certain countries.
Yeah, probably.
We'll see whoever gets the luckiest.
I just quickly ask them if no test is okay, because otherwise we have a problem if someone is mistakenly thinking it's a test or something.
I mean, they were taking the test very seriously earlier, so maybe it wouldn't be a
Yeah,
problem at all.
so fine. So, all right, starting in 10
hours.
So, yeah,
This is
we'll
gonna be
see. We'll probably see a difference now, because some players are better in distance and some are better in country.
very different skill sets. Even just
Mm,
from distance moving and no moving, but from distance to country, it's even bigger.
Yeah, and also like maybe some of them have practiced like no moving, and some haven't. So uh, and yeah, that also might make a change. This looks like very Turkish, right?
It could be. It's
If it's
very
like
Turkey.
this kind of green and always like these rocks around, laying around, then it's usually Turkey.
You're not allowed to move, by the way. I mean,
Oh,
you could, but
I mean, yeah,
it's not really.
maybe it's more interesting. Yeah.
It doesn't really make much sense if the players can't move. Can you zoom in onto the signs to the north? Onto those.
You can't read. I can't read it, and
No.
probably you cannot read it when I stream it to you.
You can't read it. I definitely can't. Yeah, it could be Turkey. It kind of has a weird, like maybe Spanish feeling to it as well. But yeah, I think from the sign of the river
Yeah.
you
Also,
saw.
this red
It was
thing.
Turkey. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
near
far
near
northeast.
Armenia even.
Yeah,
Yep.
like if it was Turkey, it had to be up there in like the northeast. This is interesting.
This should be Finland, 2811. So they should be able to find the city from that.
It's Finland or Estonia. You can't tell just from that sign.
Yeah, true,
But I
but
think the camera quality speaks more
yeah,
towards Finland.
yeah, it's pretty bad quality.
Yep.
What else do we have? Sanyo something.
That's not helpful. I think the best thing they can do here is, of course, go off after the road numbers, see where they somehow meet. But always, like in those Nordic countries, it's always kind of odd if you have signs with multiple road numbers on them, because sometimes it's like, okay, all those road numbers meet there, and sometimes it's like, okay, you take this road to get to that road to then get to that road.
Yeah, it's not always the same, right? Yeah. So it was in Pori.
Yeah.
And
I feel like
Trishta, Jake, and Michael found it.
Yeah. I feel like it did say Pori on that one sign with all of those words on them. But
did it?
Yeah, I think so. Retrospectively, looking at it.
This is an interesting. Look at this. What is this? Christmas trees or what? And one building we have, I think that's this one.
It looks like a bunker or something.
And we have people. One people.
That's very interesting.
What is this round?
It looks European to me.
But no idea. Yeah, probably rather European, but where?
Something like Slovakia, maybe?
Yeah, could be. Maybe also Romania.
It could be Romania as well, yeah.
Let's see.
Czechia.
Czechia.
Okay.
Near the border to Poland where there's mountains. Yeah, makes sense. So, I actually, so brother Tom gets 2 points.
And we're in South Korea here. Always fun for everyone involved. Try guessing the random South Korean city.
Try reading the station name here.
Maybe it does say it somewhere.
Maybe
the signs would be useful if you could read them.
Yeah. There's something over the top here.
Doesn't look like it.
Golf Zone Park. Yeah, that's really helpful. Snow bar. That That's about what I can read here.
I don't really know.
Here. No, yeah, it's Korea. They use Korean
Yeah,
usually.
that makes sense. I agree with you on that. It could be Seoul, could be Busan, maybe.
And Jake dropped out. Where was it?
Near
In
Seoul in Gungpo.
kind of in a suburb, yeah. Seoul.
Yeah.
And this looks to be another interesting one. There's a tree. A dead tree. Hedges, like a Geoguessr jumping over. But doesn't look like Wales. So
yeah,
maybe Ecuador?
I wanted
No.
to say South
No.
America, but
The sun is
in the sky.
south, maybe. So it could be Northern Hemisphere, but what
Could,
would that be?
could be like a
That's,
very weird Mexico.
yeah, Mexico, maybe Spain as well, but I don't know.
I don't think it's Spain.
Yeah, probably
I'd be very
not.
surprised. I don't think it's Europe at all.
What is this?
It could also, now that I think about it, could be a very odd Philippines, maybe?
I don't think so. But we have something here. I'm not familiar with bollards very well because I find that I prefer Carmeta or something. Oh, it was Colombia. Yeah, of course. Okay. When you don't know what country it is, it's always Colombia.
That's only true for South America.
Yeah. Oh, interesting house. It's gated, so maybe not the safest country. Veolia Environmental Services Hotline. So English, but it looks Asian, right?
Yeah, they're parked on the left. I want to say maybe Malaysia?
Look at this guy. There is like, what do you call that? Children's buggy.
A buggy, yeah.
And he's sleeping. And there's also a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Or is that another lawnmower?
I think it's another.
Yeah, it might be.
Maybe they strapped like the seat of a buggy onto a lawnmower because that's what it looks like.
So is it Singapore?
It could. It looks maybe like if anything, it's like very rural Singapore, as far rural as Singapore can get.
Yeah, but
Could
yeah,
be.
they have
purely
a nice.
Purely based on the cars, yeah.
They definitely have money. So what was it?
Singapore.
Yeah, it was in the very western part near this kind of nature park or what thing. So Milan, he got Singapore, but not near enough. Nordic guesser again, Bredviken, probably
That's
Swedish.
Interesting, because it's got to be Swedish, but it kind of sounds like a Norwegian name.
Yeah, they sometimes have Viken or something. It's the E4 though.
Yep.
And that's the big road in Sweden, right?
Yep,
that
it
goes
is. Through Sweden, yep. Yeah.
Maybe it's a little bit more north than we because I don't know.
Yeah, I've got no idea really. It would help if I could just on the side open up Google Maps just so I can also have a look at what they would be looking at on the map. Let's see. I mean, this runs over anyway, but yeah, very far northern.
Yeah, it's near Finnish border.
Reykjavik actually stands out if you start zooming in.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Like not quickly, but if you just go along the E4.
Ooh, what is this?
Look at a car for a second.
Run.
Kyrgyzstan, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Kyrgyzstan.
Interesting. Yeah, now this building looks very special, but then you turn and yeah, it should be.
I was already pretty confident of Kyrgyzstan when you looked at the building, which is why I told you to look at the car, but
I had from that building I had no idea because it looked so weird to me. It looked too nice. Oh, and we have also the plates. Red. Red. So is it Bishkek or not? could be, but it.
I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe
yeah,
not.
probably this part with the
Yeah.
large block buildings, so it
I'm
might be.
pretty confident it's not Osh, and I'm pretty confident it's not Karakor. So that doesn't really leave us with many big cities in Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, just
It is
Bishkek.
Bishkek. Look at how close.
All of
Like
them on the
when
main road, though.
when it's cities, it's gonna be a lot like that. So I
Capital
hope there's
Geoguessr.
not too many cities actually when we're playing with such great players. Oh, what is this? It's like Chan 2. So is it Mexico? Because kind of looks like that, and
I don't
they
know.
do have some Chan 2
Could be Mexico, yeah.
building here, kind of yellowish.
Yeah. My first thought on all of those locations, it kind of look like this landscape-wise, is always something like Lesotho or Eswatini, but obviously the buildings just look American, not African.
Yeah, looks kind of like in the southwest US. They also have those orange yellow kind of buildings.
Dennis
A
currently in the
lot.
lead.
So yeah,
He's
Dennis.
got one more guess. Trichter's got one more remaining as
Can
well.
can Trichter come back or not?
It'll be
Last chance.
close if he can even make it. No, he couldn't.
Oh, did he? No.
No.
Well, he did. Trichter won.
Oh, he did. That must have been the last thing. It was South Africa, by the way.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense too. But that did not look like a classic South Africa.
Yeah, it was my first feeling, but then you saying Mexico sort of brought me out of it. And I went, yeah, it could be.
Yeah, I play too much Mexico, so I always see Mexico when it's kind of like this landscape. All right. So first round is over. And try. So Trichter is saying he's made it with triangulation. Yeah, good strategy.
But yeah, he must have really guessed in like the last possible moment there, because you didn't actually see his guess anymore once time ran out. But he then just appeared first. Okay. This is Germany. Got the flag right there.
Just messed up my window a little bit. So, okay. Germany, and it is Lang something marked.
Yeah, not gonna tell us the city on that.
Diese Woche Zucchini-Cremesuppe an der alten Bahnhofstraße.
Political ads.
MLPD. Interesting traffic light. Never seen that. Like, this looks pretty cool. Feels kind of northern to me.
Could be.
Germany, but it doesn't matter because I will drop out.
I think the architecture actually looks like, especially that one house there to the north, kind of on the northeastern side of the corner, looks a bit southern, like north, past the.
Wait.
Okay, never mind. It's just
it was here. Wow, interesting. I would not have thought it's this area at all. Oh, is this Scotland?
I would have said France.
Seeing through the dark, but yeah, France, Belgium, maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I want to say I'm pretty sure it's France, but I'm not actually that sure.
Yeah, those brick houses can also always, I think, always be Belgium, but it's more likely France, but pretty tough. What is this down here? What's this? Is it a bollard or what? Is it something else?
Anko is still struggling, even in distance Battle Royale.
Yep, he does. It's hard to keep up with these other guys, so makes him look worse than he is. Also, he's from Malaysia, so you can imagine what time is he playing.
Ooh. Gotta be like 2 in the morning, something like that.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3. It was. Okay, interesting.
Middle of nowhere, Belgium.
Yeah. So that determination alone that he's playing this tournament at this time is actually pretty crazy.
Mm.
Petrovic something sounds Serbian to me. Oh, but this is
Montenegro.
Montenegro.
It is 2 p.m. actually in Malaysia. Yeah, I was
It is too.
somehow right in the time conversion.
Okay.
Yeah, Montenegro is basically just randomly guessed somewhere. Maybe one of those things that you can read there is actually the town name. Like Plvelia is, I think I saw on both this building and on the sign over there, so that might be it.
Oh, really? This one as well?
Yeah, it says it there after the date.
Oh,
It says
yeah,
13th of July.
there.
And then the name.
Yeah, that's probably the town name. Oh, is Trictor dropping out? Ooh, oh
nope.
no.
Nope,
He just,
definitely not.
It's like, I'm just waiting, saving my lives.
I remember Plvelia now. That's why it sounded familiar. I remembered from the RadoX League playoff game last season.
Oh, okay.
Bad memories. Bad memories. Wait, you played that same game, right?
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you must have. Well,
but my memory's worse, probably.
Apparently. This is
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Can we see more? Oh, buildings. Oh.
Italy, maybe?
Portugal as well.
Could be Portugal,
I think Portugal.
Yeah.
Even though it's, yeah.
I can see it.
Not like super 100% textbook Portugal, but I still think it's more likely.
I mean, the good thing in these distance games where you can guess as many times as you want is like you can click once on Italy and once on Portugal, and then you know.
Yeah, but then you lose lives.
I mean, people like Jake has 9 lives left, so does Trichter. I mean,
yeah, but Satsu doesn't, so he cannot do that.
I mean, he's got 2. He can do it twice. He just then can't guess anymore. It was Portugal.
Yeah, it was east of Coimbra. Trichter so close. How?
I mean, he was triangulating before. Still triangulating right now, but he didn't use many guesses, actually. He's still got 12 left.
I hope he's not moving. Otherwise, we have a problem.
Russian.
Cyrillic. But here we have Vintal. So maybe Bulgaria or something?
Maybe.
Because why would that be no Cyrillic in Russia?
I don't know.
Probably, or maybe. I mean, it's possible. It does look very Soviet.
It does look very Soviet. Look at the car for a second. Just base.
Oh, there's antenna, but no red, I think.
Yeah. That didn't help me. Everyone at work. Jake is in grave danger. I think he doesn't have time. Nope, he's out.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh, Russia. It was. Everyone knew. But it was Kirov. Or maybe a little bit outside even. Jake, 4 points.
This one's interesting.
Oh, we have a building. I didn't expect that. Such a big building.
Is that?
Yeah.
Why is that RE coverage? Why is the car to like below us so weird?
I think it's Greenland.
It gotta be.
The buildings, like how they look.
Yeah, it has to be Greenland. For both the buildings and the weird car.
Unless it's Iceland, but I don't think so.
No, it's definitely Greenland. More so looking out to the sea just makes me think it's not Iceland, amongst the other things.
Pastetli on the verge of dropping out.
He's still got 6 guesses left, though. It's possible he'll make it back. Oh, now it's getting tight, though. Can you get one more guess in? Nope.
It was outside, not Nuke. It's, I mean, still city limits, but a little bit outside.
That's weird though for Pashtetli. I think it was just like in the water, a bit north of Nuuk. This one's interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, it's American Samoa, I think.
American car.
Yeah.
Yellow lines. Probably English there.
I was pretty sure before I saw the car, but with the car, it's just nothing else left, I think.
Oh, this car.
Yeah. This is also just typical, like, how American Samoa looks. Even without the car, I would have guessed there. But, meta always ruining the fun.
Yeah.
That makes it interesting, though, to see, like, if everyone gets it. I hope Satio does as well, because he's only got one guess left. On who can get the closest in American Samoa, because this is definitely 5Kable.
Oh no, he didn't know it.
Nope.
So
Unfortunate.
all the meta slaves win.
Yep. Did anyone 5K? Trichter might have been close. Milan as well for a world map. Philippines.
Is it?
Maybe. I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be. You made me worried there for a second.
Yeah,
Questioning
it also
myself.
looked a little bit like Tagalog or something. Here, I wasn't sure if these words are really. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's just a typical way that the Philippines write their addresses. That made me go, like, you have like the village, then you have the province, then you have the island or something like that.
yeah, it does look a little bit off for Indonesia.
Yeah.
Something feels off. So it probably is.
It also says elementary school in English, so I would assume that's not the case in Indonesia.
True. How is Tricto always so close?
Well, you did
Like,
have the full address there. Maybe, I
yeah.
don't know, maybe you found something. I'm assuming moving wouldn't have helped you a lot there, to be honest.
Probably. Oh,
Nigeria.
in somewhere nowhere on an east-west road, most likely. That might already help a little bit if you know where the car isn't on some roads. The red part is on the left.
Think so, yeah. I don't know where is where, but
yeah, yeah. I think a few people know. Someone made the map once.
yeah. I've seen locations like this that look like they're in the middle of nowhere in Nigeria that were like 2 kilometers outside of a massive town or massive city. But it looks like Milan is closer.
For now.
Yep. I mean, Trichter's 8 guesses are useless to him now, but the one is enough. Oh, God.
And he comes back again.
I love how they're both guesses that are just off the road. Like, if any of the two of them would have just put the guess on the road, they would have been closer.
Yeah. Looks like a Trichter is much better in distance than country.
I think he did.
Because he finished 6th there.
Yeah.
And now he's first.
Yeah, as we mentioned, it's very different skills required. Two more games, right?
Yeah, 2 more games.
And
the first
by the Baltics.
The Estonia white flowers or not? They're not just there, but
It could be.
Oftentimes when I see them, it's Estonia. Poles are a little bit far away.
You can see the general shape on some of them. I think they're relative. I think they're symmetrical, which means something. I just don't know what it means.
Yeah, I forgot as well.
It looks like Anko's still in
Ah,
last
but
place.
yeah, but oh, he guesses more than once. That's not pretty smart.
I mean,
Because I
you have.
drop out.
Oh, right. Well, unfortunate there.
Yeah, but he will probably notice and not doing. Hopefully, not doing it again next time.
It was Lithuania, actually.
Ah, he gets Poland, not too far away. But yeah, he's still in.
Mm-hmm.
He was Lithuania. White flowers, not Estonia. Spectate and ooh, it's dark.
I think
We
this
have
is
this.
Luxembourg.
Yeah, it could very well be. We have an unblurred plate.
Well, you say unblurred. It's still very blurry.
Yeah.
Yeah, being Luxembourg could make this very interesting as well, if it is, because it being such a small country means you got to get pretty close if you don't want to drop out.
Yeah, but probably not everyone knows if it's Luxembourg. I mean,
And
we are not sure either,
it
but
could still be wrong.
It feels like one of those typical forest Luxembourg rounds.
No, Germany.
Just Germany.
Interesting.
Wow. Jeez, so many were so close.
Yeah, the camera quality fit Germany. It just feels unusual to see German locations that aren't in cities.
Oh, nice view.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Interesting. Greece, Italy, something like
A
that.
lot of small cars. Yeah, so definitely Mediterranean something, but
Yeah. Those lamps on the side of the road remind me of something, but I don't really know what it reminds me of.
What is this? I don't know. Yofi? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of red roofs. I don't think Greece then.
Could be Croatia as well.
Yeah, Croatia, Portugal, Spain. Probably one of these. Or maybe Slovenia even.
I don't think it's Slovenia. It was Croatia. Yeah.
Oh, it was Dubrovnik.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was just gonna say actually, let me look at that. Oh, there is a coast actually in Slovenia. Yeah. It could have been then.
Yeah, this coast there is really tricky, I tell you. Because it messed me up before.
Yeah. This is Norway.
Should be.
Yeah. And Norway is not easy to tell how far north you are. Unless you're very, very far north. There's not really anything else to help the players either, apart from just landscape and houses.
What is this?
Looks just like maybe that's the battery for the street lamp.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Interesting. It's so fielded. So it's probably southern Norway, I think.
Nope.
Not that far south.
Exactly what I was talking about. You just can't tell. Jake being by far the closest there.
Ooh, what is this? Sun is
kind of south, but mostly west.
Yeah.
Could be
Argentina.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
this
say
looks typical.
Argentina or Uruguay, one of the two.
Yeah, probably. Very agricultural looking.
If it is Argentina, it has to be pretty far north. Probably even.
Not that far. I mean, not south or central, of course.
Well, that leaves you with the north.
Yeah, but even the north is like such a big area in Argentina.
Well, it was north.
Well, I don't know. North for me is more than that, more like that.
For me,
I
north
don't.
is anything north of Buenos Aires.
Yeah, technically yes. So who dropped out? Pastetli.
Yep. We're right back into South America.
Mataderos. What do we have?
Maybe not actually. Maybe it is No, wait. Go up right a bit. There's a flag there.
Wait. Oh,
That Argentinian flag?
Guatemala? No.
Nope, not
No.
Guatemala.
Weird location.
Yeah.
Huh.
It does kind of look.
Definitely Spanish.
It does kind of look like Argentina to me. Argentina, Uruguay again. Just this time in the city and not rural.
Yeah, probably.
Just
It's
Buenos Aires. Yep.
Okay.
Those are always the rounds I hate the most when everyone knows it's in the capital and you're just trying to get a bit closer than the others.
Yeah, that comes down to not just luck, but a lot of luck.
Yeah.
Nameshtai art forma.
Quite like the look of this too. Black? That's interesting.
Black.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I think Croatia, because it looks again like these kind of dry hills.
Yeah.
And
Definitely could be.
definitely Slavic language.
Could maybe be something like Montenegro as well. But
yeah, do we have a rift? No. Anything else?
the thing there to the north
This
looks
one.
very cool.
Yeah. Huh.
Apparently, they couldn't have just built the bridge in it or built the road in a different location. They just had to use those 5 meters to the west to get off the mountain. It was
Croatia.
Yeah.
Nice.
Rijeka.
Oh, Trichter didn't win this game.
Ooh.
So you need Croatian locations to beat him, apparently.
Yeah. Interesting to look at how many guesses everyone's got left too. Jake's only on 3. Milan's still got 11 guesses.
Wow. This is Colombia, I think.
Could
Because
be.
it's like weird. And there's these banana trees. And it just looks... Maybe it's Ecuador as well.
Yeah, I certainly don't really know anything about that to disagree.
Probably one of this tree though, that's very Colombian, I think. This one.
I think the only thing I know to tell apart Colombia and Ecuador is the license plates.
Oh, it's wait, it's
Mexico.
What? It's Mexico even. Wow. Jesus, did they all get it? And how? Crazy.
Making multiple guesses.
Yeah, I guess.
Jake definitely suffering from only having 3 guesses there, I'm pretty sure.
Another banana thing, maybe?
Yeah, this is
Asia, even though this house looks different.
Pretty sure it's Malaysia. Could be Thailand, maybe. But I'm like 90% on Malaysia.
Yeah, I don't think Thailand.
Oh,
this one?
I didn't
Is
mean...
it Indonesia?
Yeah, I didn't mean to say Thailand. I meant Indonesia.
So is this an Indonesian thing?
It could be. I mean, it would make sense given the flag, but I guess we'll find out in about 10 seconds. It definitely could be Indonesia, yeah. I don't know why I thought Thailand, or why I said Thailand. I don't think that's helpful. And yeah, Indonesia.
Crazy how
Very
they always
close,
get
yeah.
so close. So Dennis won.
Yep.
And Milan second. Play again. Last round.
Those are always fun as well when you're like, because they were both kind of close, but not too close, but because they were so close to each other, their distances to each other probably always said like 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers. So they thought, oh, gotta be very close. But they were actually both just equally far away.
Yeah. So we're waiting on one player, and currently after 3 rounds, it's a tie again so far
Ooh.
between Trichta and Dennis.
So that means for
And
sure that it can't end in a tie between the two of them.
it could technically. Ah, no, it can't because it's distance, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Last game.
I hope Ankomaku doesn't waste lives now. Did you see did he do it last time again or not?
Wasn't last time the first time we
I
saw him doing it?
thought it was in the second round, but I'm not sure
I don't
anymore.
remember either.
Another Nordic thing?
I think that's Iceland. Yeah, like 99.9% sure.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, Anko doesn't need to waste guesses. He's in first.
Okay.
Looks like suburb, Reykjavik suburb.
Yeah. Looks kind of developed.
Something like Gardabeer or
Halfway.
something. I'm going to say Gardabeer. We'll see how right or wrong I was in the end.
Here.
Yep, that's what I'm going to say.
Not quite,
Okay.
but kind of like same distance outside.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I would have qualified to the next round with my one guess.
Yay. Oh. Is it Thailand this time? No, it's South Korea.
Yeah, it's either Japan or South Korea. Sometimes difficult for me to tell, but yeah, it's one of the two.
Yeah, I don't think it's Japan. Feels, yeah, this housing style is not Japanese. The architecture. Nice oranges or whatever these are. And in South Korea, there's so many like these plant houses, right?
Yeah. It's close at the bottom. A lot of guesses being made. Anko is one guess remaining. But he's currently safe in 7th place. And it looks like Broda Tom is out first.
Tom is going.
Yeah, it
Now
was South Korea.
So some that guessed Japan were saved.
Yeah. And again, I think the same scenario we had last time where they were all so close to each other that the only one who knew he was way off was Anko. And the other two behind him were like, oh, we're just 10 kilometers away from him. Indonesia.
Yeah, probably.
Very useful sign there.
Yeah, very interesting red soil.
Lots of bollards on the side there.
How many bollards you need? Yes.
Yes, absolutely. All of the bollards.
Is there a chance it could be Philippines? Because like orangish soil, I usually
don't think
rather
so.
think Philippines, but
oh, Anko's in first again.
Oh wow!
Nicely done.
But only one life left, though.
Oh, Wait, no, that is Indonesia. That is Indonesia.
That is Indonesia. Yes.
These damn islands.
Red Soil Island, apparently.
I think I had in my 25K YouTube series, I think I had a location on that island, and that took me like 50 minutes to 5K.
Yeah, gonna suck.
Mm.
Trampoline. Oof,
Oh,
what is this?
looks like Germany to me then, with that massive circle. My first thought was Denmark, but I don't know.
Yeah, I also thought Denmark rather.
But what is this massive circle above us?
Yeah. Weird.
I mean, it's Gen 2 coverage, but I don't think I've ever seen that in Denmark.
Not sure, but I think there could be some.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, Anko's one guess left. Last place currently. Oh, it was Denmark, was it? Right on the border. Yeah. Oh, well, it's not that much on the border, actually.
Not border, yeah. Trichter guessed Sweden, and
Oh.
he was saved. Very
Yeah,
close.
a bit lucky there. Hmm. What does that say? B?
Shashkich?
Oh no, it just said,
Shashkits or something.
it says 80. I thought it said the country code or something, but it just says 80.
Yeah, it's 80, yeah. Rift. So Montenegro? Probably.
Could be, yeah.
Doesn't look Albanian.
No, the language isn't Albanian either.
And also the language, yes. Oh, he's washing his car.
Did he take his number plate off to wash the car?
That's weird.
Maybe it's just a car that he's not got registered and it's just standing in his carport and it's like just
He's cleaning it every day.
or once a year. Yeah, it was near Podgorica. Outskirts of it.
And Jake thought it's Serbia.
Mm. We have here
American looking car, Chapman Road.
could be.
Resident only May to September.
Kind of looks more Canadian again to me.
Yeah,
like,
it could be.
Like somewhere around, like somewhere in British Columbia.
Yeah, probably is there. Plate, I don't know. White.
Mm. I still don't really know much to tell apart US and Canada.
Yeah, on such neighborhoods it can be tough.
Mm. Like I have ideas of where it could be in each individual country, but not which of the two countries it is.
Yeah, it's probably Northwest.
Yeah, it was BC.
Could have been Seattle as well, but it was Vancouver.
Yep. This already looks like.
So Pastetli gets Seattle.
Yeah.
So
already
that
looks
cost
like
him.
Eastern
This
Europe.
looks like Hungary.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
We both agreed, and it's probably right.
Most likely. Oh yeah, there's language here.
There you go. That's Hungary. Let's see who can guess the closest in Hungary.
Yeah, when there's absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, it is a little bit hilly, so it's probably in the northern part. Here is mountainous even.
Probably not too far, like west either, I would assume. Or if it is west, then definitely, yeah, far north. Don't really know too much about the geography of Hungary the further east we go. Yeah, just north of Budapest.
Yeah.
Or much.
Oh, he found it. But yeah, if you use many guesses, possible. Hamada. Stützpunkt.
Germany.
Germany, definitely. Ooh, what do we have here? Berlin. Is B Berlin? Probably, right?
Probably, yeah. Some German codes are very odd, but I think B should just be Berlin. Even got the road names up there. If
Yeah,
you've got the time to find them.
But no direct confirmation that it's the case for Berlin, but probably.
Yeah.
Unless it's Bremen, but
you never know. I think Bremen is HB.
Yeah. Bremen has Hansestadt Bremen, yes. Kreuzberg, no, Neukölln it was actually. Nice.
Only Dennis and Trichter remaining. 8 to 6 guesses. And we're...
Yeah, the first and the second, so they're fighting for the win here. Oof, what is this? I have no idea.
Nope, me neither. Can you look at that word to the east again on that building?
Word.
On the wall. This one.
Newest.
Let's say Chile.
Maybe. I cannot read it. The sun is north, apparently.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Chile from the landscape. They're both definitely thrown out guesses.
It's so weird. 50.
It tells you everything you need to know on that word. It says Northwest Chile.
Maybe. Oh, it was Santiago.
It was in the northwest of Santiago. Of course it was.
And Trichter pulls the victory for this distance no moving multigas games, and I'm gonna show you the scores here.
Very close.
So Trichter wins, Dennis second, Milan third, Satsiu fourth. Then we have a tie of Jake and Pastetli, fifth. And then a seventh, we have Michael, eighth, Brother Tom, and Uncle Mako last, but he almost beat Brother Tom.
He at least had one game at the end there where he didn't finish last.
Yeah. That's good. So yeah, that was it for today. Next week, we're gonna have country, no moving, panning, zooming, single guess. So basically the craziest mode that there can be.
That'll be over quickly.
And then we have distance moving single guess.
Ooh, also a very nice mode.
Yes, yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool because one of the issues with distance is that there's just too many lives, right?
Yeah. So you can expect a lot of guesses coming in at the last second.
Yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah, last second guessing, basically, yeah, it's gonna be. So, yeah, I guess that's it from us, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.